Merry Christmas to all, including the radical left, the scum. Not peace on earth, not goodwill toward men, not unity, reflection, or even eggnog. No, radical left, the scum. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a holiday greeting. This is a political drive-by fired from the sleigh at 30,000 feet. And the question on everyone's mind is simple. Did the president really post this? And if he did, what state of mind produces this on Christmas? Let's be very clear. This post is perfectly, unmistakably, undeniably Trump. The syntax, the capitalization, the exclamation points doing calisthenics, the grievances stacked like a Jenga tower of resentment. If this were forgery, it would be the Mona Lisa of impersonation. So yes, this is exactly the kind of thing he would post. And that leads us to the next question people ask, half joking, half concerned. Was he drinking? Does Trump drink? No. Donald Trump is famously a teetotaler. No alcohol, no wine, no whiskey, not even a polite champagne flute at Mar-a-Lago. So if this wasn't written under the influence of alcohol, then where in tarnation did he get this medal? This is raw, undiluted Trump. No booze, no impairment, no haze, just a conviction, grievance, and absolute certainty served neat. This post belongs to a very specific genre, the political victory monologue. Think, a Bond villain explaining why he's already won, a general surveying the battlefield, a wrestler cutting a promo after the bell. This is not policy, this is narrative dominance. The structure is simple: identify enemies, declare their failure, announce total victory, invoke God. It's Shakespearean, if Shakespeare wrote exclusively in caps lock. Here's the brilliance and the danger of the tone. This post is angry optimism. He's not complaining, he's celebrating. But he's celebrating by stepping on someone's neck. Merry Christmas, you're losing. That's the message. It's joy as domination. And that tone does something powerful. It reassures supporters that everything is handled. It eliminates ambiguity. It replaces anxiety with certainty. Even if the certainty isn't accurate, it's comforting. Let's look at the list. No open borders. No men and women's sports. No inflation. Lowest crime ever. Record stock market. 4.3 GDP. Trillions from tariffs. Strongest national security ever. Notice something? These are not policy explanations. They are symbols. Each line is a cultural password. If you already agree with them, your brain doesn't ask, is that precisely true? Your brain says, yes, that's my America. This is politics as myth-making, not spreadsheet governance. This post works with its base because it names enemies clearly, no confusion, no nuance, no academic footnotes. It promises closure. Problems aren't ongoing, they're over. It rejects elite language, no hedging, no studies suggest, just declarations. It restores dignity through defiance. We are respected again. That line matters. It speaks to people who felt mocked, dismissed, or ignored. To the rest of the public, this post looks like a Christmas message that punches half the country, a reality-bending victory lap, a refusal to acknowledge shared struggle, a leader governing through antagonism. For critics, this isn't confidence, it's provocation. It feels like a president who doesn't want unity, only alignment or exile. So, if it is not alcohol, where does this come from? Three things: absolute belief in his own narrative, a lifelong instinct for combat, a worldview where dominance equals success. In Trump's universe, to concede is to lose, To soften is to surrender. To apologize is to evaporate. This post is not chaos, it's consistency. This Christmas message tells us everything. Not about inflation, not about GDP, not about tariffs, but about how Trump sees leadership. He doesn't see a nation to soothe, he sees a battlefield, a scoreboard, and a crowd that wants to hear, "We won." And on Christmas morning, instead of peace on earth, he gave them victory on timeline. Merry Christmas, God bless America, and somebody hide the caps lock key.